Hi, I'm Bill Anderson with Summit Wireless. Let's do a quick install of Aperion Audio's Intimus 4T Summit Wireless speakers and their Home Theater 1 wireless transmitter. Before you start setting up the speakers, open the box for the Home Theater 1 wireless transmitters. It contains all of your manuals and setup guides. You'll want to start with the installation guide. It gives you all the information you need to quickly get your system set up and running. For more in-depth information about the system, check out the owner's guide. Once you've unboxed all your speakers, you'll need to place feet onto the subwoofer to raise it off the ground. If you're placing the subwoofer onto carpeting, use the metal feet. If you're placing it on other surfaces, use the rubber feet. Now it's time to place your speakers. Refer to the diagram in the installation guide for optimum speaker placement. Now the placement doesn't need to match the diagram exactly, but it's a good guide for where your speaker should live. Now there are a few important things to remember when placing Summit wireless speakers. The front speakers need to be in front of the center speaker. Next, slightly turn your speakers in toward the center of the room. Finally, it is important that all the speakers can see each other. Do not put them behind furniture, plants, or under tables. Just make sure each one can see the others, and you're on your way. And remember, this includes our friend the subwoofer. Now that the speakers are placed, it's time to plug them in. Just plug one end of a power cord to each speaker and the other end to a standard wall outlet. When the speaker is plugged in, you'll see a single green status LED slowly blinking. This tells you it is in low power mode, just waiting to deliver some fantastic audio. All the speakers are plugged in, so now it's time to place the Home Theater 1 wireless transmitter. Place the transmitter close to your sources and also the TV. Also, it is a good idea to place the transmitter close to the center channel speaker, as the remote needs to see both the transmitter and the center channel to do MyZone optimization. Plug the included AC adapter into a wall outlet. Plug the other end to the power connector on the Home Theater 1 wireless transmitter. Now that everything has power, let's hook up our devices. For this video, we're going to connect one Blu-ray player and a TV, both using HDMI. Check out the owner's guide for hooking up other devices. First, let's hook up one end of an HDMI cable to the Blu-ray player, and the other end to the HDMI 1 input on the Home Theater 1. Now, we'll hook one end of a second HDMI cable to the HDMI in on your TV, and the other end of that cable the HDMI out connector on the Home Theater 1. Okay, all of our connections are now done. Install the 4 AAA batteries into the remote, and we're ready to start the system. Press power on the remote. Now the first time you power the system up, the front panel will show you the steps needed to set the system up. Let's go through those now. First, you need to press the Associate button on the speaker closest to the subwoofer for 3 seconds. After pressing the button, the green LED will blink faster, letting you know the entire system is in Associate mode. Make sure you point the speaker back toward the center of the room. Now, let's have a seat and press the enter button on the remote control. In just a few seconds, the system will discover all the speakers in the room and adjust many different settings. If running correctly, the system will show this display. MAP 5.1 means it has detected our 5.1 system. The 5 is for the 5 speakers, and the .1 for the 1 subwoofer. Let's make sure we're on the right input. In this case, HDMI 1. Now the system is up and running. Now that everything is set up, to turn the power on and off, just use the power button on the remote control. If you want to optimize the sound further, just press the MyZone button on the remote control. MyZone determines your exact location in the room and adjusts all the speakers accordingly. Just point the remote at the center speaker at Home Theater 1 and press the MyZone button. Keep the remote pointed at the center speaker until the front panel shows MyZone successful. That's it. If you move to a new location, move the sweet spot with you by just pressing the MyZone button again. We truly hope you enjoy your system. You can find more detailed information in the owner's guide. And if you still have questions, feel free to call the home theater gurus at Aperion Audio. You'll find their toll-free number on all of the documentation. Thank you for watching, and enjoy!